Dear Petty Time, I'm writing to you today with a heavy heart, hoping to share something deeply personal that's been weighing on me. I'm reaching out because I find myself in an incredibly painful and confusing situation, and I need help making sense of it. I've been married to my wife, Jane Doe, for 10 years, and recently I've discovered that she has been unfaithful to me. However, what makes this even more complicated is that her affair isn't with a man. It's with another woman. I initially found out through a combination of things: inconsistencies in her stories, things not adding up, and ultimately discovering explicit messages and pictures that left no doubt in my mind. At first, I struggled to understand what was happening. My wife had always been affectionate and loving, and we shared a life together that I thought was built on trust. But I began noticing subtle changes. She was more distant, less communicative, and often out of the house under vague pretenses. I tried to brush it off, but deep down, I knew something wasn't right. Eventually, I confronted her, and she admitted to the affair with another woman. The woman, Allie, had been someone we had went out with before, and the realization that this was not only happening behind my back, but with someone I trusted, made the hurt even deeper. It's difficult to put into words just how deeply this has affected me. What makes this situation even more painful is that in many ways, my wife still claims to love me. She says she doesn't want to leave me, but it feels like the trust between us has been completely shattered. I'm struggling to understand why she chose to keep this a secret for so long, and why this relationship with another woman meant more to her than being honest with me. I've tried to have conversations with her, but every attempt feels like I'm chasing answers that she isn't willing to give. I know that I'm not the first person to go through something like this, but it's a lot to carry on my own. I'm reaching out to you because I feel so lost right now, and I'm looking for some advice or insight from others who may have been in similar situations. I don't know what the future holds for my marriage, but I do know that I need some support in processing this pain and confusion. I would greatly appreciate any words of wisdom or advice you can offer, whether it's through a discussion or by hearing from people who have been in my shoes. Thank you for taking the time to read my letter and for considering it for your show. Sincerely, an UN Healed Heart. To submit your stories and possibly have them posted here, email info@ufeovi.com.